And remember, you can jump into My Career right now. Since the trade deadline has passed, you can jump in with all the new rosters and the new look NBA, which is just crazy right now. So make sure to make some new builds, get out there and compete, and you might just run into Team 2K TV. And we're going to get some wins for you, Joe, I promise.
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Maxi Kleber is out there with Dunn. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Passes to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Now Suggs. Last game he had 13. Done outside. Out to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3-point shot falls from Dunn. Dunn's got 6. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys like Blake Griffin and LeBron have worked with Kia in the past. Good move from them to add MP as the next player to rep their brand.
5 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now, here's Dunn. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Carter kicks to Suggs. A miss that time would have put him up. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star. Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
See what type of player he is.
Now, here's Suggs. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Now Anthony, after the missed 3 from Dunn. Carter left side. And then Carter with the jam.
Wendell Carter Jr. going to the cup. Look out, folks. Here he comes.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Clock is at 3. MP finds Kleber, and he gets it to go.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
For Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Wagner wide open. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Dunn. Here he goes. And Dunn with the slam.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. The pass to Carter. No good that time. Good D by Wood. Pass to Dunn. In the corner, Irving with it. The 3. Drills it from outside.
Kyrie Irving makes things look easy from range. This guy's so efficient beyond the arc.
Wagner from long range. Orlando gets it back. Carter, the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Dunn. He's got 10. He dishes it to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dunn. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa, because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well. And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 13.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. Carter outside. Off target from outside. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Suggs in the corner. No good with the triple.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The Magic trail by 5. And stolen by Dunn. Going inside. That one misses. Magic shooting just about an even 40% to start. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Now, here's Dunn. He's got 15. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Rockets. Fultz, the pass to Suggs. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, 6'10", but don't tell him he doesn't shoot with range. That is nicely done by Jonathan Isaac.
Dunn outside. This one for three. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, that's where you're trusting the jumper if you're Markelle Fultz. Be ready on the catch, rise and fire.
Here's Dunn. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Gary Harris comes in for JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Green comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Fultz. 14 points from him the last game. Here's Wagner.
Going on a little bit.
Coming up and they call the shooting foul.
Hold on. Y'all in the port already or some shit?
What we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown.
Oh, I'm in my career. I'm grinding my new bill, so not right now, probably later though.
He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. 7-point differential. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Over in the corner, Isaac. Hits it from three-point. Isaac's got 6.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Dunn dishes to Doncic. Knocked away. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Harris outside. Inside. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
And here is Dunn after Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He kicks it to Fultz. Harris inside the line. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Hardy, he's checked in for Doncic. Got a piece of it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Back to Dunn. Kicks it to McGee. Pass to Dunn. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. That shot misses. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
Dunn outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Dunn's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here's Fultz. He has 5. Passes it to Banchero. Dunn with some nice D. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is for the Magic. Isaac's checked in for Franz Wagner. And it's Gary Harris in for Cole Anthony. Here's Doncic. Harris on the wing. He's paired with Isaac. Wagner is out there with Banchero. And it's Fultz in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Dunn's shot's good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Harris outside. There's the pass to Isaac. Now here's Fultz. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Mr. Fultz more than happy to fire away from range. Pretty shot, Markelle.
Here's Dunn. And it's sent back by Isaac. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And Dallas also making a switch. McGee's checked in. Dunn against Isaac. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now, here's Banchero. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. Key is being aggressive and finish.
Oh, and the dunk by Dunn.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Isaac. And they recover it. Carter kicks to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Dunn outside. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from 3-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Dunn outside. Here's Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Paolo Banchero.
This is a smart kid who works hard, right? I mean, Powell draws the foul, gets to the line. Nicely done, young man.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Dunn misses. The Magic trail by 12. Isaac with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Volts kicks to Isaac. And it's Banchero top the key. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An elite prospect.
Welcome to the screen. New to the screen. Make sure to drop a sub.
Banchero can score from all 3 levels.
Crazy Friday streams. I don't know how long I'm going to be screaming today.
And the list goes on and on.
Isaac against Dunn. Shoots over Isaac. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Dunn's got the lead up to 13 now for Dallas. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. And he scouts at Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Releases. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Dunn passes to Powell. Isaac with the steal.
Parallel.
19 seconds left here in the second. Fultz looking around. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes.
And so it's Dallas looking at a 13. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. And Wendell Carter Jr. Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Here's Suggs. And a miss there on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Wagner outside. Lets it go from the wing. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks leading by 14. Dunn kicks to Irving. Dunn looking over the floor. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Well, Orlando's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Suggs dishes to Carter. Shoots the 3. That's good from Suggs on the assist from Carter. Suggs has got 11 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Carter pulls it in.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Wagner on the wing. Anthony trying to get open. And it's Wagner missing.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Dunn connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Magic trail by 16. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. He kicks to Suggs. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the question for the Mavs is, how do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Pass to Kleba. On the wing, Doncic. Dunn outside. From the arc. Rebounded by Anthony.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. MP, that's for two. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. From down in the low post, it goes. 11 points for Franz Wagner.
Oh, that's all too easy for Franz Wagner. You see the angle he takes inside. Defense is in poor position.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Wagner outside. No good from outside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
To the middle. Wood kicks to Kleba. The 3 from MP. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Dunn's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Anthony against Doncic. Passes it to Wagner. Takes a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's MP for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Swiped it away. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And stolen by Dunn.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. The pass to Suggs. Down against Anthony. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A different look for Dallas. Morris comes in for Christian Wood. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Luka Doncic. Suggs dishes to Carter. The Magic again can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kicks it out to MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. For Orlando, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero.
Welcome to the screen. If you're new to the screen, make sure to drop a sub. I'm just playing this not correct game, trying to grab my new build. But I'm going to be live streaming for hours.
Checked in for Carter. Harris comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Anthony.
I'm probably gonna play some Park today.
He's
Some
got
any
13,
of Rick.
and Harris wide open.
I'm most likely gonna be Rick.
Banchero passes to Fultz, and the shot goes down.
I do run with subs. I'm on
10.
PlayStation. I'm gonna drop my
Smart
game
ball
today.
movement there
After this
from
one
Banchero,
game.
and that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Dunn against Harris. Dunn right side. And it comes off the front of the rim. Well, Orlando shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Fultz. And the turnover again by Orlando. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
They want to show me a lot. It's crazy.
Here's Doncic. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Anthony is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic trail by 21. And the foul called on MP. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Now Fultz. Outside Anthony. Wagner against Dunn. Fires from 18. And it's Wagner missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Out to Doncic. Dunn against Wagner. Dunn passes to Wood and finished off by Wood.
And with how well Wood can shoot from three, Christian, a tough cover in that pick and roll, pick and pop set. You just don't know what he's going to do.
Anthony finds Fultz. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Takes the three. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Dallas leading by 21. Back to Dunn. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
If you lose your screen, make sure to drop a
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Clearly.
Appreciate y'all for sticking in.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is.
He got it again. Sensational.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
Wood kicks to Doncic. The three from MP. And the three ball is good. Dunn's got 7 points here in this quarter.
All night. He just won't let up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Last year, as we know, the NBA, Doris, named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters, I think, is the challenge of weighing the accomplishments of prior generations with what we are witnessing today. It is a challenging vote. There's no doubt Clay will be top 100 when it comes in 25 years. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
How you gonna set a screen and don't
Done
hit?
Outside. For the three. And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. The shot will not fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dunn misses.
Hey,
Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Back to Anthony. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal.
Good, he hits again.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute legend.
Again, what an avalanche.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. And that's going to be his fifth, guys. One more and he's done.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Wagner outside. It's tipped. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Dunn, wide open. He connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Kleba with it. Picked up by Suggs. Dunn attacking. Oh, and the dunk by Dunn.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Pass to Wagner. Outside Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Out to Carter.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
I'm not sure I've seen a player this dialed in from deep. Every time he lets it fly, you know it's going to fall.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Dunn outside. And another one falls.
He's just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Back to Wagner. Here's Bitadze, covered by Morris. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Okiki's checked in for Franz Wagner. And here's MP for three. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Davis Bertans checks in for Maxi Kleber. Down low, here's Okiki. Banked in off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
So it's Neely Kina who brings up the ball for Dallas. The three from MP. It's good from long range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Here's Okiki. Dunn covering. Second chance shot. The offensive rebound. Bankero. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Magic, Schofield's checked in, and it's Gary Harris in for subs. It's been all Mavericks. On the wing, MP. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
And here's MP for three. And, yep, another basket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he has now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood for over a half a century. Unimaginable.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
I beat the 2 records.
Wow, you really showed out tonight. Is this the best game of your young career?
Man, I don't see it that way. You know, I've had a bunch of good games.
Yo. Shit, 2K. I'm on my new bill. We could run if you want. I'm at 83 or 82. He's small forward, but he could play like a big. Three-level score. Everything. That's done. That's low key the only way to do it. You gotta find a balanced bed. I know niggas come outside when I pop out outside. You ain't red. He trying to run with us? Nah, he laid, well. This nigga finna get on somebody's ass and then got 37 points on sleep. You talking about me? That you talking about me? You sound roasting at me over there. Oh yeah. I like the honey barbecue lays. Yeah, them too. I know that you're scared to come outside when I pop out outside. I need to hawk them down. That shit crazy, bro. He ain't even... Do they got it in the more power weight?
Where y'all at, gang? Game over.
I'm back, Waddy.
It's good. I'm right there, man. My game over. I'm waiting on y'all boys.
Rick.
I think we ain't ready, man.
We can play part, it don't matter.
I'm trying to double up. I ain't gonna have.
That's what I'm saying, Rick.
Yeah, my shit. You see Sunshine? My shit. I'm on that level 4 right now. That's crazy.
Uh, he said he playing big.
Well, that's crazy. I ain't done this way. Yeah, D1. I think D1 gonna play big, huh? Alright, D1 that big, then.
You know he playing big, man. Oh, shit. What else want to play? I gotta get the team to play that. Ding! Dong! Mama, please, I'm not sorry. I just caught some time. It won't be long. It won't be long. Mama, please don't you cry. I'm sorry. I just caught some time. It won't be long soon. Let me see what I want to do.